Hi everyone, welcome to Miss Adams Predicts and Inspector Calls. This video is going to be focusing on the Edexcel iGCSE exam series, so the International GCSE. We'll have a little look at all of the questions that have come up over the last 7 years, see if we can spot any trends or patterns or anything that has not come up yet, just to give you a revisionist steer. We don't have crystal balls. Exam boards have to be unpredictable, so please make sure that you are revising across a range of characters and themes to prepare for the exam on Monday. But for now, let's get predicting. Okay, let's have a little look at what has come up most recently. So the November paper was How Eric Changes, which is lovely, along with Appearance and Reality. We've had Eva Smith, the series before that, and an older versus younger generations. Mrs. Burling's come up quite recently. What a cracking question went alongside her, looking at the working classes, but through Edna and Eva. The question that everyone asks, would Edna ever come up in an exam? Well, here she is. June 2022 was one lovely question, character you sympathise with, nice and broad, and one less lovely question, which is the title. We've had Sheila and Gerald on wealth, differences between Sheila and Mrs. B with truth, the inspector along with reputation, and you can see there we've got a bit of Eric and Burling, Sheila and Eva. So lots of character questions. There's quite a good balance actually between character and theme. So let's think about what we've not seen very much of. We've not seen very much of Gerald as an individual. So we've had Sheila and Gerald's relationship, but other than that, the only other time we saw Gerald was in the specimen paper. So there is definitely the possibility of a straight Gerald question. You could get a question that sort of more mixes Gerald with the concept of the older generation. So like, to what degree is Gerald similar to Mr. Burling? That's the kind of thing that could, because they do like to sort of blend their characters together somewhat. Mr. Burling I wondered about as well, because we've not had him as an individual since 2019. We have had Eric and Mr. Burling. Like, you could get a question like, to what extent is Mr. Burling a good father? Or like, to what extent are Mr. and Mrs. Burling good parents? That'd be interesting. Now look at this. We've had the working classes, right? We've had wealth. I wonder if they might do a sort of the opposite and maybe look at the presentation of the higher classes, or maybe think about just like social positions in general. Guilt doesn't seem to have come up unless I'm being blind. We've had lessons learned, which is similar, but guilt and guilty consciences is a good shout. And this might seem a bit random, but actually on the Edexcel home board, they did chain of events, as in the way that the sequence of events is important to the play, which is actually quite a hard question, but it's also a very good way of revising, because it means that you're kind of looking at everything in order. So it might be worth a look at. Obviously, exam boards can repeat things. We can see how similar themes have come up. So maybe some of these ones that have been done at the bottom might appear again, ones that haven't been repeated already. As always, revise broadly and widely. That's the best way to do it, across theme and character, and then you'll be golden for the exams. That's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. If you're finding these videos helpful, do subscribe, do share the videos with your friends as well. I really hope everything's going well. Happy revising and good luck for Monday.